Hi, this is Nate Short, and welcome to my January 2013 short report. Happy New Year to everyone. Wanted to give you a summary of what's going on in our local real estate market, so here it is. As you've seen before in the past, this is the heat map describing the amount of inventory that we have in our local area. Red is less than 3 months supply, and yellow is 3 to 6 months supply. As you can see, there's no green, or very little green, which is more than 6 months supply. But the essential key points of this map are that the market is getting redder and redder. It's getting hotter. And we have very low inventory, particularly in East Bellevue at 0.7 months supply and Green Lake at 0.9 months supply. West Bellevue, which is that little area in the middle there that you see that's yellow, is at 4.9 months supply. I think a lot of the reason is higher price points and homes that are listed but under construction haven't sold. So that's a big component. So anyway, as far as some key statistics go, our housing supply is down 55%. Our closed sales are up 15%. The median active list price is up 30%. Our median closed sales price is up 9%. So we're almost up into that double-digit range, which I predicted last February would be the case. And some things that are happening, I think, particularly interesting on the buyer side. I had 2 open houses over the last 9 days, 2 new listings, and saw an incredible amount of buyers come through those open houses. In fact, 2 public open houses, I had over 100 buyer groups through in 3 hours. So it was just an overwhelming amount of people that once those homes hit the market, they wanted to get through those houses and check them out. So a lot of buyers out there. In fact, more than 60% of those groups that came through the door were actually buyers that were renting or that were moving in from out of the area. So some particularly interesting points. Some buyer takeaways, as we've seen in past cycles. I think a couple things I wanted to share is don't wait to buy a home thinking that prices will flatten and selection will get better, because most likely they won't. It's just going to get worse from here on out. You're going to see the good homes go in multiple offer situations and go for maybe significantly above asking price, and the other homes that even are not in as great locations or maybe need some work done to them, they're going to start selling as well. So be prepared for that. Get a plan in place for identifying, viewing, and making quick offers. So as a buyer, you really need to be on top of it. You need to be working as a team with your agent to really make sure that that happens. And then do your value analysis if you're going to make an offer on a home with an experienced agent, and make sure you have all of the numbers and you've talked about it as far as what would be a reasonable value. Take into consideration the upward trend of the market, the low inventory, but also the interest rates that you're paying at 3.5% versus what will probably be in the future here, 4.5%, 5% interest rates. As a seller, I try to think of some good takeaways too, and what I'm advising my agents is my clients is you can be aggressive on your price, but don't overprice, because if your home's worth, say, $500,000, don't price it at $800 or $700 thinking just because there's no inventory you're going to get that price. You're not. You still have to be within a given range, but you can get a premium. Be diligent in preparing your home for sale. Make sure that you do everything you can to make it look as good as possible and show that there's not as much maintenance as possible. So, and then also know what to fix and what not to fix by relying on good, solid advice from either agent and people that are around you. Have a great marketing plan, great photos, use HDR photography, everything that will make your home really shine, especially on the internet. And only sell if you really have to or you really want to. If you're changing location, maybe you want to improve schools, you want to upsize, you want to take advantage of the really low interest rates and lock in a new interest rate. Those are all really good reasons if you're a seller. But just know that you have an appreciating asset. Unless you're getting something in return, it's probably not worth it. So that's the end of the short report. Please call me if you have any questions, and have a great month. We'll see you in February.